Hey guys, Heather here with Cash Flowing Life, where we talk about ditching the debt for financial freedom. And I want to have a little coffee chat with you guys today. I was actually having coffee with a friend of mine. She's a new friend who I met at yoga class, and she found my Cash Flowing Life Instagram handle and messaged me. She's like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so happy that we met this week at yoga. I have so many questions for you about budgeting and your debt-free journey. So I figured I'm gonna hop on here on YouTube and have the same conversation with you guys. This actually came up on my friend's podcast, which I was a guest on. The episode will be coming out in a few weeks from when this video is posted. I'll definitely share it with you guys when it comes out. I'll definitely be sharing it on my Instagram handle, Cash Flowing Life, and I'll try to figure out a way to share it here on YouTube as well, if it's just even giving you guys the link to the episode. But the topic that came up was budgeting and the beliefs and mindset that come with it. So I see a lot in the debt-free community. I see a limiting mindset when it comes to budgeting, and I think it comes with the territory. And I also see an abundance mindset as well, and I think that they can ebb and flow with you when you're on your debt-free journey. Definitely situations come up where money feels more scarce, and then there's definitely situations like getting a side hustle, maybe you got a raise at work, you ended up paying off a debt, and then you feel like you have all this abundance that helps motivate you. So I want to talk a little bit about scarcity mindset and abundance mindset when it comes to budgeting and just being on this debt-free journey, whether you're just starting, you're on baby step 1, maybe you're currently on baby step 2, maybe you've paid off all your debt, you're on baby step 3, and you feel like you finally have a little bit of freedom. But even with myself being on baby steps 4, not really on 5 because we don't have kids that we're paying for college or saving for college, but I still feel this way sometimes with being on baby step 6 with paying down our mortgage. So let's talk about scarcity mindset real quick. So for me personally, when I feel like I am living in a place of scarcity, I feel like I don't have enough. I feel like I don't have the resources I need. I feel like maybe I don't have the income I need, or I'm not progressing as quickly as I either want to or I had planned on. When I am coming from a place of abundance, I most likely had something go really well for me. Maybe I hit a goal that I was wanting to hit and it gets me really excited and pumped. Or maybe there was a way for me to bring in some extra income that allowed me a little bit more freedom. Now, with doing this debt-free journey, I started in 2012. I became debt-free in 2014, and we've been able to save for a big down payment for this house, and then now we're on trend of paying our house off in about 5 years, based on not necessarily what our income is right now, but what our income will be based on our future goals over the next 5 years. So I want to share you guys a few tips of how I get out of the scarcity mindset and how I get back into abundance thinking, because it still happens to me on baby step 6, and it's something that when it happens, I notice it right away, because I am someone who, if you're familiar with the Enneagram, I'm an Enneagram 4. All of my decisions are based on my feelings, how I'm feeling, whether that's in the moment, or they're all based on how I'm feeling in the moment, and I don't necessarily make a lot of logical decisions quickly. I have to really pull back, tone it down, and think, okay, I'm feeling this way, but what is actually happening? What is actually going on that I am not really putting into consideration? Okay, so when I am feeling scarce, when I'm not making the funds that I planned on for the month, when I am not keeping structure in my day, I really lack structure. It's another thing of being an Enneagram 4. When I'm just not on track, or A big thing for me is also when I'm touching base with people and they don't get back to me, it puts me in a scarcity mindset because I feel like I can't move forward or do what I want before I get a response from, whoever I'm talking to or working with. Those are the big scarcity triggers for myself. I'd also like to know if you could leave in the comments below if there's anything that also triggers scarcity for you. I would love to continue this conversation in the comments because I feel it's something that we all feel, but it's not something that gets talked about. So to pull myself out of the scarcity mindset, here are a few things that I do. I started writing in a gratitude journal every morning. If you are a Rachel Hollis follower, you'll see, or you may already know, in the fall last year, she launched a Start Today journal. And she also talks about how to get started with a gratitude journal on her podcast. I'm not sure which episode it is, but I'll link it down below in the description box. You don't need her Start Today journal to do this. You can just grab a notebook, a pen, and a piece of paper or whatever and start filling it out yourself. And in her podcast, she walks you through that, of all of the steps and stages she uses during her gratitude journal. It's been really helpful for me to wake up in the morning. I do my morning routine. I grab my cup of coffee. It's my reward once I finish my morning routine. And I come in here in this office and I sit at the desk and I fill out my Start Today journal and I write down 10 things that I am grateful for, and I also write down 10 things that I want to achieve and finish today. This switch of mindset of starting your day off with gratitude and writing down the things that you're thankful for, and also writing down what is your goal in 10 years, and then what are these little mini goals that you can do every day to help you reach that goal. So I have been able to incorporate this as structure within my morning routine, and then it also helps me sit down for 10 or 15 minutes and really put focus on what I want my day to look like and what kind of intention I want to start my day with. And if you're coming from a place of scarcity and you write down 10 things that you're grateful for, honestly, personally, I feel like it just melts away because I realize how blessed I am and how good I have it compared to most people. And even just the fact that a big thing that I'm grateful for is being able to have flexibility within my day and work from home. I have the option and the possibility of getting all my shit done. Another big thing that I have focused on to help get rid of this scarcity mindset, especially when it comes to finances and feeling like you're not making enough money, is to incorporate some type of side hustle. You can call it a side hustle if you want. It could be a side hustle that turns into a full-time job for you. That's definitely what happened to me over the last 3 to 6 months. But where are some places that you can make some extra income? Now, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. So you may see on YouTube that I have some budget template videos that are the demo videos for budget templates I have in my Etsy shop. I had these templates sitting in my computer for a really long time, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to pay for a mastermind group because it was something that I really wanted to do because I felt like it was going to help me with my structure, help me figure out where I wanted to go with my business, but I really couldn't afford the monthly payment for it. So I was sitting at my desk looking at this mastermind, and I was thinking to myself, how am I going to make an extra $300 a month to where I can cover this mastermind and not feel stressed out? And that is what triggered me to open my Etsy shop to sell my budget templates. So if you're someone watching this and you've purchased a budget template of mine, thank you so much. You are helping me pay for my mastermind that's going to help me grow this Cash Flowing Life platform and honestly brainstorm and help me grow as a person. So if you have purchased a budget template, thank you so much. If you don't even know what I'm talking about, I'm going to leave a link to my Etsy shop down in the description box so you can go check it out yourself. So I challenge you to sit down and brainstorm what are some ways in your life that you can make some extra income. And I have also found that the best way for me to stick to an abundance mindset is, for me personally, this is going to change for whoever's watching this, stick to my morning routine. write in my gratitude journal, stay connected with friends who have similar goals as I do so that we can keep each other accountable and keep each other motivated. Of course, figuring out other ways I can create income and bring money into our family. And then the last is going to be tracking our goals and tracking our progress. Now, this also includes tracking income and how it's coming in and seeing areas that I am growing or reevaluating areas where maybe I want to grow more, but haven't really seen the process yet, and figuring out a game plan of how to increase that. So I'd love to know down in the comments below, when you are feeling like you're coming from a place of scarcity, how do you flip that switch and get back into that abundance mindset? Like, yes, everything I want in life is coming to me. I'm awesome, I'm kick-ass, and I'm gonna reach my goals. So I'd love to hear your guys' feedback, what you do when you are feeling like things are scarce, how to switch to abundance mindset, and let's continue this conversation down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.